Woo. Hello friends, how you doing? Day 554. Coming to you a little late. I was actually planning on visiting some friends, playing some volleyball, and then doing a live there at Joyce Collingwood, but I didn't make it out in time. So I thought I'd come in and share with you a documentary I saw a few days ago. So some of the details are a little fuzzy, but I thought I'd just come in and share what I learned or remembered. To me, it was I guess it's a mini documentary. Not mini. It's a documentary. It's made by Sadhguru, and I guess for him, he wants to wake up people basically. And the documentary is called "Save the Soil," and essentially, soil is life because soil is what produces food for us. And at the rate that we're going right now, he says in about 50 years, what was it? 1.5 billion people uh, could possibly die from starvation, from a population of 9.5 billion or something like that. And I was like, wow, those are some huge numbers. And he says, unless we do something now, or in relatively short order, it's going to be irreversible. So he's having a call to action to have people kind of start to change some of their ways. Because what are we doing right now? We're clear cutting. We're clearing a lot of land for certain demand, for certain products, and certain things. My mind's not working properly, but but yeah, the soil, it's a very complex biome. It needs microbes. It needs a lot of different things in it for it to flourish and to be able to grow the food that we eat. And what are we putting into the soil? Pesticides. Why? Because we're trying to grow so much food. And how about the amount of waste that goes with our food nowadays? Oh my gosh. Because everyone's trying to sue everyone if they get sick and what have you. It's like there's more than enough to go around if we understand that we are one family, one community, one world community. However, that's not how it is right now. And so the documentary goes into some details and highlights some of what's actually going on, and why we need to actually reverse the way things are going right now. I had some numbers. Oh yeah. So he also talked about the amount of nutrients we have in our food that we get from our vegetables and fruits. And he talks about there's like close to 40% less nutrients now than just 20 to 30 years ago in our vegetables. And why? It's because of the stuff that we're putting into the soil. It's not producing the same type of nutrients that it used to 20, 30 years ago. And so that means we have to eat a lot more to get the same amount, or really as a safety, what you should do is be taking a multivitamin of some sort, multimineral, a supplement, to be able to offset that, because we're not getting the same amount of nutrients in our food that we used to. And so if we're not getting the same amount, then that will lead to potential health problems. Deficiency in certain things, maybe iron, maybe vitamin C for some people that we need. And so, for me, I've taken a multivitamin, multi-mineral supplement for like 20 plus years. And why? Because I want to make sure that my body gets what it needs. And so I definitely encourage you guys to do that. Get a quality one, not like a Centrum or something that's basically a bowl ringer. Bowl ringer is basically stuff that you pop because it's so cheap. It basically goes out the other end, and your body doesn't absorb anything, so it's kind of a waste of money. So hence, it's important to get something that's higher quality. Obviously, it's going to cost more, but it'll save you lots of money in the long run in terms of your health. You always pay either now or you pay later. And so, what else can we do to be able to help? Well, a lot of the land right now is growing vegetables or corn or soy products to feed animals. And why is there that demand? Because people eat a lot of meat. And so, another thing you do is decrease the amount of meat that you eat, if you are a meat eater. And that can definitely also help as well, because instead of the vegetables going to the animals and then you eating the animals, it'll go straight to you. And that will make a huge, massive difference. as well as water, right? How much water is actually used to create all this feed for the animals? Instead, we can save that water and have it ourselves and go straight into us, right? We don't need all these extra steps if we just take the food straight to us. And so I definitely encourage you to go watch it yourself. It's only about half an hour. I watched it at double speed, so it only took me 15 minutes if you can process all that information. But yeah, Sadhguru, I think it was on Instagram that I watched it. I'm on one of his mailing lists, and so I clicked on a link. It brought me to Instagram. It's like a 30-minute, what's it called, reel on there? I don't know. I'm not on Instagram much. So anyways, Save the Soil, Sadhguru is the one that I actually put together. So definitely go watch that. Educate yourselves, my friends, because every action we take has an impact on this earth, on this world, whether we understand it or not. So I think it's important that we educate ourselves and just kind of wake up a little bit about how things operate. You're never going to understand everything, but what you can, especially if it impacts the whole world, will make a difference, no matter how small the choice that you make. All right, friends? That's all I wanted to share tonight. I hope you're doing amazing. I will talk to you tomorrow. Bye.